Hello everyone, welcome to Just Learn. In this course, we will learn about business intelligence, analytics, and data science. First, we will go with theory and then we will do practical application of data science projects using Python. So let's get started. Now, we will discuss an overview of business intelligence, analytics, and data science. The business environment is constantly changing and it is becoming more and more complex. Organizations, both private and public, are under pressure in the way they operate. Such activities require organizations to be agile and to make frequent and quick strategic, tactical, and operational decisions, some of which are very complex. Making such decisions may require considerable amount of relevant data, information, and knowledge. So, in this approach, we will use a triple E type of a approach in which the triple E means exposure, experience, and exploration. We believe that exposure to what is being done with the analytics and how it can be achieved is the key component of learning about analytics. In describing the techniques, we will also give the examples of some software tools that can be used for developing such applications. Hence, the students can experience these techniques using any number of available software tools, which includes Python, R, SQL, Excel, any tool. And to facilitate such exploration, we will include the exercises in our videos. Now, now we know analytics is a vast field. There are several types of analytics like sports analytics, venture analytics, healthcare analytics, finance analytics, marketing analytics. Analytics can be used in any field. So we are using here the sports analytics. The application of analytics to the business problem is a key skill, one that you will learn in this video. Many of these techniques are now being applied to improve decision making in all the aspects of sports, a very hot area called sports analytics. Sports analytics is the art and the science of gathering data about athletes and teams to create insights that improve sports decisions, such as deciding which player to recruit, how much to pay them, who to pay, how to train them, how to keep them healthy, and when they should be traded or retires. Indeed, sports analytics is becoming specially within analytics. It is an important area because sports is a big business. Journal it's generate about $145 billion in revenues each year, plus an additional 100 billion in legal and $300 billion in illegal gambling. This is the report according to Pricewaterhouse Corporation. After discussing some information about sports analytics, let's take some example to illustrate it in a better way. So, example 1 is the coach. Here, the coach means how in the field of sports, the coach can use the analytics. In this slide, I have shown heat map and time series. Heat map is a part of analytics which shows the correlation between the features that are available in our data. And if we talk about time series means the data that comes with the relation to time. So let's discuss the use of analytics in the field of coach. One of the famous coach, Bob Breedlove, is the football coach for a major college team. For him, it is all about winning the games. His area of focus include recruiting the best high school players, developing them to fit his offense and defense systems, and getting maximum efforts from them on the game days. Sample question in this area of responsibility means What do we recruit? What drills helps to develop the skills of our players? How hard do I push our athletes? What our opponents are strong or weak, and how do we figure out their play tendencies? Fortunately, his team has hired a new operations expert named Mr. Dark, who is specialized in helping the coach in making tactical decisions. He is working with a team of students in turn who was creating opponent analytics. They used the coach annotate game film to build a cascade decision tree model to predict whether the next game will be running play or passing play, because the main role of analytics is used to predict. We can predict anything by using the analytics. In this slide, they built some time series analytics. Here you can see it's a time series analysis on the explosive plays, which means for each play they compare the outcome with their own defensive formations and the other team's offensive informations. This we will explain in next videos, where will I explain you the time series in more detail. Now I will illustrate you more by the example 2, which means how the trainer can use analytics. Say Dr. Dhawan is the trainer of women's college soccer team. His job is to help the players stay healthy and to advise the coaches on how much load to put on players during practices. He also has an interest in player well-being, including how much they sleep, how much they rest, and how much they rest they get the rest between the heavy and light practice sessions. The goal is to ensure that players are ready to play on game days at maximum efficiency. Some simple tasks like single leg squat hold test. Here is the figure of single leg hold test. Here the person is standing on one foot, then the other, with the score differentials of more than 10% can provide useful insights on body core strengths and weakness. If an athlete is hit hard during a match, a trainer can conduct a sideline test, reacting to a stimulus on a mobile device, which adds to the traditional concussion protocols. Sleep sensors show who is more adequate rest. He has the MRI lab on the campus to do periodic brain scans to show which athletes are at high risk for the brain injury. So, what do we learn from these minutes? Beyond the front office business analyst, the coaches, trainers, performance experts, there are many other people in sports who use data, ranging from golf groundskeepers who measure soil and turf conditions for PGA tournaments to basketball and the baseball referees who are rated on the correct and incorrect calls they made. In fact, it's hard to find an area of sports that is not being impacted by the availability of more data, especially from sensors. So we have discussed about what is analytics and where the analytics can use. Let's discuss the changing business environments and evolving the needs for decision support and analytics. The opening vignettes we have discussed earlier illustrates how an entire industry can employ analytics to develop reports on what is happening, predict what is likely to happen, and then also make decisions to make the best use of situation at hand. These steps require an organization to collect and analyze vast stores of data. From the traditional use in payroll and bookkeeping functions, the computerized systems have now penetrated complex managerial areas ranging from the design and management of automated factories to the application of analytical methods for the evaluation of proposed mergers and acquisitions. Nearly all the executives know that Information technology is vital to their business and extensively use information technologies. So now, after discussing the changing business environment and the need for decision support analytics in the field of environment, now we will study the growth in decision support and analytics. Besides the obvious growth in hardware, software, and network capacities, some developments have clearly contributed to facilitating growth of decision support and analytics in a number of ways. We include some following: group communication and collaboration. Many decisions are made today by groups whose members may be in different locations. Groups can collaborate and communicate readily by using collaboration tools as well as ubiquitous smartphones. Collaboration is especially important along the supply chain, where partners all the way from vendors to customers must share information. Assembling a group of decision makers, especially experts, in one place can be costly. Information system can improve the collaboration process of a group and enable its member to be at different locations. So let's discuss second point: improved data management. It means improving the data's managing. Many decisions involve complex computations. Data for these can be stored in different databases, anywhere in the organization and even possibly outside the organization. The data may include text, sound, graphics, and videos, and these can be in different languages. Many times, it is necessary to transmit data quickly from different locations. Now, managing giant data warehouses and big data. Large data warehouses like the ones operated by the Walmart contains humongous amount of data. Spatial methods including parallel computing, Hadoop, Spark, and so on are available to organize, search, and mine the data. The costs related to data storage and mining are declining rapidly. Technologies that fall under the broad category of big data have enabled the massive data coming from a variety of sources and in many different forms. Now, analytical support. With more data and analysis technologies, more alternatives can be evaluated. Forecast can be improved, risk analysis can be performed quickly, and the views of experts can be collected quickly and at reduced cost. Expertise can even be derived directly from analytical systems. Next point is knowledge management. Organizations have gathered vast stores of information about their own operations, customers, internal procedures, employee interactions, and so forth. Through the unstructured and structured communication taking place among the various stakeholders. Technologies such as text analytics and one of the best tool, IBM Watson, are making it possible to generate the value from such stores. Next point is anywhere and anytime support. Using wireless technologies, managers can access information anytime and from any place, analyze and can interpret it, and communicate with those involved. This perhaps is the biggest change that has occurred in last few years. The speed at which information needs to be processed and converted into decisions has truly changed the expectations for both the consumers and business. Now, let's conclude. We will first study an overview of technologies that have been broadly referred to as BI. BI means business intelligence, from where we will broaden our horizons to introduce various types of analytics. Thank you guys for watching the video.